September 24th, 2017, the Boston Red Sox and the Cincinnati Reds are facing off, two of the oldest franchises in baseball. The Reds were the first team founded way back in 1881, and Boston being founded 20 years later in 1901. It's a pretty relevant game for the Reds, as they're the bottom feeder in the NL Central. Bottom of the seventh, 1 out, and the fastest man in baseball is Larking on first. For him, this game is more meaningful. He's looking to be the first Reds player to have 60 steals since 1986. The guy on the mound, Brandon Workman, is a pretty average reliever. He picks over to first, and it's a clear out. He's caught the runner leaning towards second. However, things start to get interesting in the pickle between first and second. Workman goes to cover first and misses the ball on an errant throw. Surely the runner will easily advance to third base and stop there. He must be stopping at third, right? The man who has just scored from first base on a pickoff is Billy Hamilton.
Coming out of high school, Billy was that guy, playing baseball, football, and even basketball, even getting an offer from Mississippi State in football. This is around the time that Dak Prescott was in college. In another universe, Dak and Billy would play together at Mississippi State.
In the second round of the 2009 MLB Draft, the Reds selected Billy Hamilton after taking Mike Leake and Brad Boxberger with previous picks. In the minor leagues, Billy was breaking records, holding the single-season record for stolen bases with 155, yes, 155, while also hitting .311 that year. Quick shout-out to Billy for posting all these photos on Instagram while in the minor leagues.
Billy got his first look at the major leagues in 2013, playing in 13 games and recording 13 steals. A good look into the future ahead. 2014 was a pretty good year. 56 stolen bases, yet an eyesore, 23 caught stealing. He even placed second in Rookie of the Year voting.
In 2015, he one-upped himself and reached 57 and cut his caught stealings down to 7, yet his batting average for the first 2 seasons was average. Again in 2016, he added a steal to make it 58. The next year, in 2017, he reached his peak of 59 stolen bases, having more steals than 3 teams that year, barely getting beat out of a stolen base title by D. Gordon, who at this point was almost a rival with Billy Hamilton, beating him 3 times, 2 of them being very close. Since then, he has regressed, but this 4-year peak of stolen bases had a grip on baseball fans.
Alongside his speed, he has also had exceptional defense, never having a season with a fielding percentage below 99%, and his career average being 99.5%. He was a top 3 finisher 5 years in a row at his peak, but never won a Gold Glove. He still plays today and has played for 7 teams since bouncing around the league, but has battled injuries and is getting older, so he has not played over 100 games in a season since 2019.
Yet, when you look up all-time stolen base leaders, another Billy Hamilton shows up before Billy Hamilton in all-time steals, and by a huge margin. Wow, Billy's 139th all-time?
Billy Hamilton in 3rd place? Who could this be?
One of the greatest base stealers of all time who nobody knows is Billy Hamilton, also known as Slidin' Billy Hamilton. He played from 1888 to 1901 for 3 different teams, 2 of which have been renamed.
First, the Kansas City Cowboys for 2 years, in 1888 and 1889. After that season, they were disbanded. From 1890 to 1895, he played for the Philadelphia Phillies. Yes, the Phillies. They were founded in 1883.
Finally, he finished off his career for the Boston Beaneaters from 1896 to 1901. This team would become the Atlanta Braves in 1966. Anyways, in his first 3 full seasons, he stole over 100 stolen bases each season, setting and tying his career highs in the first and third seasons. In 92 and 93, he took it lightly and only stole 100 combined, finishing his career in 1901 with 914 or 912 total steals, depending on the source. He was the ultimate speedster, recording more triples than home runs in every season apart from his last. Alongside that, he won 2 batting titles in 91 and 93. He led the league in runs scored 3 times, hits once, walks 5 times, and on-base percentage 5 times. His career high average came in 1894 when he batted .404. Surprisingly, he didn't win because someone hit .440 that year. Both players were extremely good at stealing bases. Looking at the head-on-head stats, Sliding Billy beats Billy in almost every stat.
But Billy Hamilton, the one known and loved by many, is the Billiest of Hamiltons because he played in a more competitive era of baseball.
Finally, he finished off his career for the Boston Bean Eaters from 1897.
The Boston